we have been able to accomplish most of our objectives. Certainly from a financial point of view, we have in fact revolutionized the operations of the Jamaica Olympic Association to the extent that we are now enjoying audited financials which are not qualified at all. And that has been our life in the financial arena at Jamaica Olympic Association.
How strong financially though is the JOA? I mean,
exceptionally strong. Exceptionally strong. And simply because we practice good financial culture is strong. We have a CEO that has a record of success in the corporate industry, who understands our business, and we in fact are very frugal in our spend because we know that the resources are not ours. We have a very fiduciary responsibility to ensure that we spend intelligently, but also securely. So we are strong, and we are stronger simply because we have diversified our revenue bases, in terms of the sources of income. We are not government funded. We don't get 1 cent from government, and we will never get 1 cent from government, because that's not, in fact, our financial perspective. And the International Olympic Committee, which is our governing body, has always articulated that we must be self-funding. We have a lot of funding from them, and they say that, look, self-funding is critical to administrative autonomy. So far, I think that we have been able to accomplish most of our objectives. Certainly from a financial point of view, we have in fact revolutionized the operations of the Jamaica Olympic Association to the extent that we are now enjoying audited financials which are not qualified at all. And that has been our life in the financial arena at Jamaica Olympic Association. We also have a very strong investment policy. We are a very strong institution where our finances are concerned. And we are able to cover our expenses comfortably, and we are able to, of course, invest tremendously in our small associations as well as our large associations. So from a financial perspective, the 5 years thus far have been very good. From a stakeholder engagement, we have reached out very aggressively to our stakeholders, and they have responded quite positively. And if the results of our games are any indication of the success of that, then we have really accomplished the objectives. Most teams represented at the Pan Am and the CAC Games, the most sports represented, largest contingency, those are quite admirable indicators that in fact our stakeholders are responding to our call for them to transition to the international stage. From a marketing point of view, I think that we have developed brand JOA as distinct from brand Jamaica, to the extent that persons now are requesting a memorabilia from the Jamaica Olympic Association, polo shirts from the Jamaica Olympic Association, and that, I think, is a clear indication that we have not only been successful in the market, but we are conveying now a message in our brand to the extent that people are embracing it. Certainly, from a games point of view, we have also radicalized that as well. Our management teams have been in place. To deliver a game is a huge undertaking. It's a business venture. And therefore, we have decided that we would put our management teams in place well in advance. So, for instance, for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, our management team has been in place 2 years now and working with the organizers. And I think that augurs well for logistically as well as financially in terms of the success of any games. And we have had management teams that have performed competently. They have engaged our athletes, they have inspired our athletes, while at the same time running a very tight ship from a financial point of view. So all in all, I think the 5 years, relatively well. Yes, there are things that we could have done better. Yes, there are other objectives that we hope to accomplish. But I think that the pathway has been established quite firmly, and most importantly, our stakeholders understand the vision that we're articulating and are living the mission with us.